Are you a Toastmaster who's planning on traveling to Liverpool at some point in time? Well, if you do, please do yourself a favor and check out Liverpool City Toastmasters. I had the chance to attend this club, one of their meetings recently, and I was blown away by the experience. And in this video, you're going to travel along with me, almost in a vlog style, and see why this is one of the coolest clubs I've ever had the chance to visit. And toward the end of the video, you'll even see me take on a table topics question. Hopefully I don't embarrass myself, so make sure you watch all the way through. Visiting different Toastmasters clubs around the world is one of my favorite things to do when I travel. And I was recently in England near Ainsdale, which is where some of my wife's family lives. And searching on Toastmasters International website, I sort of found out that outside of London, there's not a huge amount of clubs in the UK. There's a decent amount, but there were fewer than I expected. And so Liverpool City Toastmasters was the closest club option for me to attend, but it was worth the train ride. And so I'm staying with my lovely wife's family in Ainsdale and about to take the train down to Liverpool to go to the Liverpool City Toastmasters Club. Excited for it. Follow along. I got off at the Moorfield stop, and it's really convenient because the Old Cotton Exchange, which is where Liverpool City Toastmasters meets, is only about a 2-block walk from the station. And as I was venturing through the streets, I shot another quick clip when I finally found the building. All right, I think I've found the meeting spot. I think it's this building. It says Cotton Exchange back there. I think I have to be on the other side. But I love Liverpool so much. It's such a beautiful city, and it's always a great opportunity to meet a new club and see how they do things maybe a little bit differently. So wish me luck, heading in. I eventually made it inside, and I was instantly greeted by several Toastmasters who were congregating in the lobby. Now, the meetings take place on the 6th floor, but I think for this particular meeting, there was another group using the space, but this was a great opportunity for me to introduce myself to a few different people and get a sense of the general vibe of the club. And this was a theme I found throughout the meeting, is that Liverpool City Toastmasters is beyond just a Toastmasters club. There's a sense of culture and community here. And I was also impressed with the fact that about half, maybe 40% of the attendees were guests, or they were people who were supporting other speakers giving their first speeches. And that is such an incredible mix. I know our local Toastmasters club here in Canada, in Kelowna, British Columbia, where I'm from, we will get a guest periodically, but rarely would we have 50% of the meeting being guests. And that's somewhat of a regular theme, I think, for Liverpool City Toastmasters. And right away, guests are made to feel welcome. I was greeted by several different people. I chatted with Martin and Roy and a few others, and everyone was really friendly. And then we took the elevator up to the 6th floor, and the meeting began. The theme of the day was pick your pack, and the word of the day was tribe. And this ties nicely into this idea that this club really does feel like a tribe or a community. And I was blown away by the quality of speakers. Liverpool City Toastmasters doesn't have a hybrid or a virtual option. And one of the benefits of that is the speakers weren't afraid to use the entire stage. And you'll see in this next video clip that I took when there was an intermission in the middle of the meeting, you'll see behind me the stage setup is beautiful. They actually have a stage where you can stand on if you choose, or just in front of the stage. But the quality of speakers, their ability to command the room, their strategic movement was really evident, and I was blown away by the talent of some of these club members. So as I mentioned in the intermission, I did shoot a quick video, and you can kind of see the buzz behind me, which gives a sense of the special culture this group has. So halfway through the Liverpool City Toastmasters Club, and what a cool venue that this is in. I love the relaxed atmosphere. This seems like more of a culture and a community than anything. So many Toastmasters clubs are a little bit more on the formal side, where you can see behind me, everyone's interacting, they have a break, There's coffee and water on the side. This is a really cool club, and I wanted to shoot this video so you could see the stage behind me and just the energy. And the theme of this meeting is pick your pack, and the word is tribe, and I think this exemplifies it. During that break, I was approached by the table topics master who asked me if I'd be willing to take on a question. And you know I'm always going to say yes to that opportunity. And she grilled me with a tough question. The question she asked for my table topics was, imagine that your pack, remembering that the theme was pick your pack, imagine that your pack gains superpowers, but it also comes along with a hilarious weakness. Explain that. What a tough question. Talk about being put on the spot, but I love a good challenge. Here's how I responded to that table topics question.
Imagine that your pack suddenly gains superpowers, but each power comes with a hilarious weakness. Tell us more about this.
Thank you for the question. So my pack develops superpowers, but it comes with a hilarious weakness. Well, the superpower is the power of communication, to articulate very well. And this happened to me because about 14 years ago, I moved to Manchester. I was studying at the University of Salford, and I had some new roommates. And we might think we all speak the same language, but we don't speak the same language. Case in point, even though they were very great communicators, and I think I'm a good Canadian communicator, when it came to a simple greeting, we had a bit of a problem. See, in Canada, if I want to know how you're doing, I say, how's it going? Or what's up? But over there, in Manchester, they said something a little different. They said, are you all right? We don't say, are you all right in Canada unless something is really wrong. And so as my flatmate said, are you all right? I panicked. My girlfriend watched this. I turned away. I said, did my mom call? Is everything okay back home? And they looked at me funny. And so I worked with my girlfriend on this and trying to get the lingo down because I wanted to fit in and not have this hilarious weakness as part of our superpower. I wanted to be part of the tribe. And so I worked on it. So the next time I saw my flatmates, they said, mate, you all right? I said, yes, are you all right? My girlfriend Serena said, you need to dial down that a little bit. So it was a bit of a hilarious weakness, but I think in our own ways we were effective communicators. Thanks for the question. Overall, I absolutely loved my experience visiting Liverpool City Toastmasters, from the friendliness of the members to the quality of the speakers to the thoughtful evaluations. By the way, I'm curious, let me know in the comments, one thing that this club does that my club doesn't, but I really love the concept of, is that their evaluators, so the speaker evaluator is the one who introduces the speaker. In our club, it's the Toastmaster that introduces every speaker, but there they actually bring up the evaluator. So let me know in the comments, is that how your club does it? Because I think that there's something nice about the speaker and the evaluator connecting beforehand. So curious to get your thoughts there. But as I mentioned, if you are in the Liverpool area, check out Liverpool City Toastmasters. You won't be disappointed. I think you'll really enjoy yourself. Before I sign off from this video, I wanted to mention something that I realized recently looking through my YouTube analytics, and that is that 90% of my viewers are not subscribed. 90% of the people, 9 out of 10 of you watching this video have not subscribed. And if you want to help me grow my channel and if public speaking and improving communication skills, which in my mind are one of the most important things to help us thrive in life, if that's something that's important to you, hit that subscribe button. It's the best way you can support me, and more importantly, it's the best way you can improve your own communication skills. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you enjoyed the vlog style, check out this other video that's popping up where I visit a Toastmasters club in Japan.